If you are active on social media, you may have noticed recently that Rogaine is increasing its presence. They are sponsoring all sorts of influencers, from dermatologists to YouTubers to barbers, and I was suspecting that they were up to something because for so long they've only been known as the name brand behind Minoxidil. They were the originators of the patent for using topical Minoxidil for hair retention, hair growth. They have one of those really strong brand names, kind of like Kleenex, where they are known for an entire category of products, in this case, topical Minoxidil. So as other topical Minoxidils have become readily available, from Hims to Feeling Confident to Keeps to Happy Head and Zion, it's really crowded the market share for Rogaine. Because topical Minoxidil is available over the counter, you can even get it at Costco. This is the Kirkland topical Minoxidil, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it works just fine. So I kind of forgot about Rogaine, despite the fact that I'm constantly saying Minoxidil is the generic of Rogaine. So I had a sneaking suspicion once I saw all these top name, millions of followers, influencers start talking about Rogaine. And sure enough, they just launched a 2-in-1 thickening shampoo conditioner. My hunch says that there's probably more than just a shampoo conditioner on the horizon. I can't confirm that. However, this does verify that the brand is making moves and is trying to expand on its really strong name. So I have tried this shampoo conditioner, so has my partner. Perhaps you have a few questions on it, so let me answer what are the likely main ones. Is it a good shampoo? Yeah, it's a shampoo. I don't put a lot of faith in shampoos beyond just needing to cleanse my scalp, rinse my hair clean, and this one does a good job of those things. It is specifically formulated to be paired with minoxidil use. So a lot of people will complain that the minoxidil that they're using gives them some irritation. Thus, in formulating this, Rogaine is saying if you use this with topical minoxidil, particularly their topical minoxidil, you shouldn't have any adverse reactions to either of these products. They should work together. Your scalp should experience some harmony. Great. It's been fine for me. But, a shampoo is a shampoo. Do I view this as a good conditioner? I would not classify this as a good conditioner. It is perfectly fine for short hair. If you're going to keep your hair short and not grow it out for the long haul, yeah, it's a great 2-in-1. Maybe it can cut you those corners. It can save you those costs. But for me, even with my hair that's like this long right now, I would absolutely advocate for using a dedicated conditioner for your hair type. Something that suits your curl pattern, your needs, your density. You need something that works specifically for you. So if you want to get this as your shampoo, great. But don't get it as your conditioner if you have long hair, if you have medium hair, if you have curly hair, if you're going to be growing your hair out. Just use it as a shampoo. Now, that said, there is such a thing as a co-wash, which is sort of a 2-in-1 but has extremely conditioning properties and is more of a conditioner-forward 2-in-1. A co-wash effectively is something that will rinse out all the grime and the hair product from the day, but it has extremely conditioning properties. So by and large, it is a conditioner with some slight shampoo benefits in there too. One really good example is Geology. They have 2 of these. We recently gave them a Blue Ribbon Award here at Blueprint for being one of the best grooming products of all time. Can it thicken your hair? Rogaine is smart. They're not advertising this as a solution for hair loss or hair regrowth. It even says on the back, this does not contain minoxidil. They don't want to mislead you. So where does that thickening aspect come in? The idea is basically when you shampoo with this, you will have thicker feeling and thicker looking hair after you rinse it clean. And I do think that's true. I feel like my hair was a little more voluminous after I used it. So, at Johnson & Johnson, they've got the money to put in the research and to put in the right ingredients into these formulas to make sure that they can deliver on those promises. So I would say if you have fine hair, short hair, use this as your shampoo. Terrific. It also has a few active ingredients to keep your scalp soothed and balanced. Bonus points. However, don't pin your hopes on this or any shampoo if you are trying to keep your hair and prevent hair loss. A shampoo does not have enough contact time with your scalp to show those results, to have that impact. You need clinical intervention, okay? You need, quite frankly, topical minoxidil or oral minoxidil or topical or oral finasteride. I've got a whole video on those things too. That said, if you do want to pin your hopes on one single active ingredient in shampoo, it would probably be the dandruff-fighting Ketoconazole in shampoos like Nizoral, which also has a 2-in-1 shampoo conditioner that they just released. Ketoconazole, which has shown in clinical trials to reduce the accumulation of DHT on your scalp. DHT being the byproduct of testosterone that can shrink your hair follicles. So in theory, by using ketoconazole shampoos, you can remove some of the DHT that might be restricting your hair follicles. Still, the conclusion remains, you need clinical intervention from things like minoxidil and finasteride. Apply topically, ingest it orally to see true hair regrowth benefits. Dandruff shampoos are famously really drying for your hair, so this is not even an ingredient I would endorse using every single day regularly as your core shampoo. There is another brand that is notable in this space that also launched a 2-in-1 shampoo recently, and it is Nutrafol. This is their active cleanse. It is all about the scalp microbiome. They're preaching hair health and hair wellness by balancing the scalp, keeping it really nourished at most. I would say use it as a shampoo. So all this to say, Rogaine, making a comeback, perfectly adequate, good shampoo. Keep an eye on the brand. I predict that there's more to come. With a name as strong as theirs and a backer like Johnson & Johnson, they would be silly not to build on this momentum.